Hello, I'm Brenda Valencia, and I'm here to introduce our topic of parallelism. You might be thinking, what is it? Maybe you heard of it. I know I mentioned it a few weeks ago in one of the other lessons, but let's get started with what is parallelism. Well, parallelism is arranging in a particular structure, but arranging what? Well, you're arranging ideas, concepts, words, phrases, clauses, and you want them to be parallel so that your writing will sound good, your speaking will sound good, and therefore, using parallelism, you will be able to arrange your words of identical or equivalent syntax constructions. Now, you might be thinking, what? Well, in doing this, we're going to want to make sure that parallelism is about making sense syntactically so that nouns will be paralleled with nouns and the correct verb with a verb, not just any verb with a verb, but maybe gerund with gerund, infinitive with infinitive. And then you have your adjectives with adjectives, adverbs with adverbs, your prepositional phrases with prepositional phrases, so that when they're parallel, I'm thinking in math, they keep going together and they keep the same distance, so they have the same quantity, same quality. And in doing this, having the structure, we will be looking at how it makes your writing sound better. Your listeners or your readers will understand you more clearly, and you'll be able to share your thoughts much more fluently. Let's take an example of this. I like to fish. I like swimming. I like to hike. Okay, there's things that we like to do, but when we see this parallelism that I like, yes. And if we want to be able to combine these ideas, it's not going to sound parallel structured correctly if you're going to do an infinitive with gerund with infinitive. In this structure, it won't sound right. Like, look at this, and it's a big, no, don't do this. But listen, I like to fish, swimming, and to hike. This breaks up the rhythm of this parallelism. Now, let's look at how it will sound if we did gerund, or infinitive, infinitive. It will sound better because it'll have that parallel structure of the similar verb structure. Look at this one. I like fishing, swimming, and hiking. That sounds like it flows much more easier and the ideas stay connected. I like to fish, swim, and hike. Your ideas are staying connected. On the other one that we had, your ideas were not staying connected. They're being interrupted. And so your listener stops and does a disconnect and they don't stay together. Your ideas get separated. So in getting started with this, we're going to be looking at parallelism in so many ways within writing, and also it'll apply to your speaking.